Sean Koch. As I said, listen to the other comedians tonight, my confidence has taken a slight hit. I found out tonight that I'm 7 kilos lighter than Jane Fulton's dog. And it was good to hear that, Jamie, you passed your restricted driving test. I'm 38, I just failed my second attempt at the restricted driving test. I don't know how to fucking drive. So, according to women, not being 38 knowing to drive is a red flag. So I tried to get a little bit of energy into the room. I'm going to throw out some questions for you. So start off easy. Give me a whoop, give me a yell, stomp your feet. Easy start. Give me a whoop if you like pizza. Give me a whoop if you love your family. Give me a whoop if you've been arrested at a daycare centre. So I had a hell of a day. It was a hell of a day. I tell you what, I was in the daycare centre and the parents started yelling out and then everyone else started yelling at me and the cops turned up and now I've got to walk around where I live and knock on doors and tell people that I live there. And I'll tell you something I've learned. It's a lot harder. It's a lot harder than you think to take candy from a baby. So I'm going to do a bit of crowd work now. I'm just going to, I guess, randomly walk around. What's your favourite food? Or meal?
That's a really hard question.
Didn't think it was going to be a hard question. Do you want me to, I'm going to go over here. What's your favourite meal? Noodles, very broad, I love it. And if someone were to offer you free noodles at a restaurant or anything like that, would you take the free noodles?
Yes.
So you would agree with me that it's not unusual if I was to join a cult. Because I was thinking, I've been thinking, how far would I go for a free meal? I think I would get to the point of joining a cult. Now, this probably sounds a bit unusual, you're thinking, but I've got evidence of this. Remember back in the late 80s in the US, there was that cult where like 800 people died when they drank the poison Kool-Aid? Yeah, and people were like, that's the same goes from drinking the Kool-Aid? Yeah. And people think, well, why the fuck were these people, guys even there, these women even there? Well, I know why they were there. Because it was catered. It was a catered cult. And I didn't know what was going through their minds. I can imagine what the last cultist left lying on the ground with the strychnine or the cyanide or whatever the fuck they put into the Kool-Aid. It would have been crawling across the floor, and I can imagine his last words now. Must get to the Tim Tams. Thank you. That was my more passionate cop joke. So you might have worked this out already, I've got ADD. I've got such a short attention span. For years I thought I had AD. And also very forgetful. This is true. So a couple of days ago I lost my phone. 6 hours later I found it in the fridge. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's still here, yes. Because you get forgetful. And I do keep my work keys. I'm just going to shock you, but I'm a primary school teacher. And I started with a daycare joke. It was a primary school teacher. That's brave, I guess. Oh, which school, by the way? So I wear my keys on my work jeans, the jeans I wear to work, and somehow I still managed to get to work and forget my keys. And I'm normally one of the first teachers there, so I'll be standing out it's a bit embarrassing, standing out the front of your school, waiting for someone to let you in, wearing no pants. So news these days is a bit terrifying. Remember you only went to the news every so often to see if something big happened, like an earthquake or a plane crash, killed a bunch of a football team or something like that? These days, but I'm not worried at all about COVID or getting COVID myself. I'm double vaxxed for getting it. I'm not worried about breaking my arm. I'm not worried about being in a car crash. I'm not too worried about earthquake and a building landing on me or flood sucking my house away. I'm not worried about global warming. I'm not worried about global warming and rains or the droughts. I'm not even worried about big fucking asteroid coming screaming out of the sky and crashing the earth and wiping me and everyone else out on the earth, because nothing is bad or will be as bad as that day I accidentally bought gluten-free gnocchi. I'm from Auckland, by the way. So I've been trying to work a certain bit, into one of my sets for a long time. I've promised Morgan, who's up in the box tonight, that I will be doing my ukulele bit. So I'm going to need your support, guys, because I'm not too confident about this particular part of my show. So I'm going to need a lot of confidence for this. So, would you like to hear a ukulele song tonight? Would you like to hear a ukulele song tonight? One more time, do you want to hear a song? Oh, so I will learn the ukulele then. Cool. I've been working on that since February, isn't that fantastic? So, I mean, talking about the anti-vax, talking about anti-vax movement tonight. I don't normally get topical, but I'll branch into it tonight. And I was thinking about the mental stress that would happen for an anti-vaxxer who is also a cheap bastard. Because on one side, he was going to have, or she's going to have all those anti-vax arguments. You know, it's going to say, it's been untested long enough, it's got the toxins in the anti-vax, it's going to change my genes, turn me into a lizard person, or throw some mind control in there as well. You know, the judges, syndicate can't tell me what to do. I'm fucking Nazis and a Nazi, blah, 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 put it on a tennis ball, throw it at somebody. But then on the other hand, it's free. Yes! You're my favourite guy now. Noodle lady's out, you're in there. But think about it like, here's my strategy for getting it above 90% vax rate. Start charging $10 for a vax shot. Then take 75% off. Because, like, think about it, you're like, I'm not paying fucking $10 for a vax shot? Oh, 75%.
Free shipping.
Yeah, I know. You think, like, that's bullshit. Sure, have you ever been to a Farmer's Red Dot sale? Yeah, turn to that vax thing. Alright, now I know good comedians like to finish their sets with their best joke, you know, leave on a high. You know, go for their best material. You've heard some fantastic finishing lines tonight, so good night.